Here on the Women's Basketball Weekly Report, this is the Ed Swanson Show for women's basketball. And, Coach, since the last time we talked to you, you guys have gone 3-1. Let's start at the Harvard game because Maggie Cosgrove really seemed to come into her own, knocking down 5 3-pointers in the first half and looked like her old self from shooting behind the arc. What are you seeing from her?
Well, no, yeah, I mean, it was a terrific. It was a homecoming game, too. Actually, we had a nice dinner at Maggie's mom's house the night before, so a lot of her family and friends were there. So, yeah, it's good to see her getting back on a roll, and we need her on a roll. She's got to look to be a little bit more aggressive, especially shooting the three. And, I think the last 3 or 4 games she's been in double figures, so that's kind of what we're accustomed to. But she's showing great, I was more impressed with her leadership skills probably that second half leading us against a good Harvard team with that victory.
After that, the St. Bonaventure game, that was a difficult opponent, and they played well. Kalin Taylor did score her 1,000th point in that game, though, so a tremendous accomplishment for her. She's the third fastest Pioneer among, obviously, a list of many great players to record 1,000 points here at Sacred Heart. Talk about her play this year and really overall as a career.
Well, she just keeps getting better, and she's becoming so much more of a cerebral player on the floor in terms of we're actually running a lot of stuff away from her, and she's seems to be getting more shots off of that. So she's done a great job recognizing double teams, and she's done a great job of passing the ball, and she's having a terrific year, and in her 1,000 point, that's a terrific accomplishment, and I'm certainly sure her goals are set a little bit higher in terms of first team all league player of the year type season. So she's just having an exceptional year for us.
Well, I talk about Maggie Cosgrove and Kalin Taylor, but in the Wagner game, 5 players scored 11 points or more. How important is it for you to spread the offense and see Blair Konashevsky come along, Ericka Norman, Kylie Evans all contributing double figures as well?
Well, that was 5 players with 11 points. That was I don't know if that's ever happened before, but it's good to have that type of balance. And I thought that was the one thing that we really lacked last year was that we had the 4 double-figure scores, but from 5 to 8 we didn't really have that that scoring capabilities. And now I think 1 through 5 and then 6 and 7 have the capabilities of putting the ball in the basket. So yeah, it's great to have that balance because from a defensive standpoint from another team, it's what are you going to do? What are you going to try to take away? So I was real pleased with the Wagner win.
Well, that's the offense. The defense in that game, Erika Norman with 6 steals. And all season long, she just seems to get a little bit more in your face to the opposing point guard and really in your face tough defender. What does her defense do for your team, and what are you seeing as far as her coming along defensively?
Well, I don't know if we've ever since Amanda Pape's been here, we've ever gotten so many one-on-nones, two-on-one type situations, and it's really caused by her her defensive prowess and her deflections. I mean, she had 6 steals, but I don't know how many deflections she had. So I'm going to take a play out of my Amanda Pape playbook and not talk to her, not coach her on defense, and because instinctually she's just very good at that. And I think if I coach her too much on that, I might screw her up. So we're going to let her go a little bit on defense.
All right. Well, that's a look individually, but overall as a team, good showings against the Mount, good showings against Wagner in conference, and we're here in January. It's the start of a new 2011, so that means conference play, and 2 more big ones for you guys this week.
Yeah, 2 road games. The first one is at Fairleigh Dickinson. They're 9-4 and 2-0 in the league. Really improved, real athletic. They got Mariah Laurie, I believe, is the second leading scorer in the Northeast Conference, and that's going to be a real tough matchup for us. Our road game. And that's on Friday night. And then, Monday at Monmouth, I'll wake up on Saturday morning and deal with that headache in terms of Monmouth. But, 2 tough road games against 2 well-coached teams and very talented teams. So we have our hands full this week.
All right. Good luck the rest of the way. Thanks a lot for the time.
Thanks.
Ed Swanson, the head coach of the women's basketball team here on the Ed Swanson Coaches Show. Conference play continues this Friday night for the Sacred Heart Pioneers at FDU.